What is going on? We have some breaking news. Do you guys remember back in January there were some bones that was found right off of the 14 freeway and Rattlesnake Road? Well, those bones have been identified. No, the bones do not belong to the boys, but those bones do belong to one Stephanie Bonilla. We're going to go ahead and get into those details about Stephanie right now. So I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys have figured out that the Mojave Desert is miles and miles and miles on top of miles. It's very hard to find any body in the Mojave Desert. It just keeps going and going and going and going. There are tons of people, guys, that are missing and have been dumped out in the Mojave Desert. The Mojave Desert is well known to have graves everywhere. And on top of graves, there are tweakers that claim different parts of the properties, and they start having their meth labs, and they jump on trains, they train hop, they do all kinds of different things out in the Mojave Desert. Lucky Luciano himself got a taste of the Mojave Desert, decided to stay, and was one of the founding fathers of Las Vegas. And I'm pretty sure there might be a whole lot of bodies in the Mojave Desert because of this guy as well. All of you Robert De Niro fans, you guys have to remember the movie Casino. Casino was shot in the Mojave Desert, and they have a few times when they took bodies out into the Mojave Desert. Now let's talk about Stephanie Ashley Bonilla. Her case number is C0186-21, comma, C0244-21, comma, C01392-21. Her city of residence would be Los Angeles, age 24. The type of case is a homicide. The date of the incident is unknown. The time of the incident is unknown. The location of the incident is unknown. Now, I guess they're talking about where she was actually murdered at. They're not sure if she was murdered there where her remains were found or if she was murdered elsewhere. The date of death was she was found between 1/9 of 2021 and 3/17 of 2021. The time of death is unknown. Place of death found area of SR 14 Frontage Road along Rattlesnake Road in Roseman, California. Now, the investigating agency would be Kern County Sheriff's Department. So now we all know that the Kern County Sheriff's Department has an open investigation, homicide investigation for Stephanie Ashley Bonilla. Now it's all about trying to find a motive. Who had a motive to take her out there and get rid of her? How did it happen? Where did it happen? And why did it happen? Now, in the process of trying to find answers, I came across this. On December 3rd, 2019, a person with the same name was arrested, along with another person, Harvey Lee Joe Watkins, age 43. Both were held on charges related to PC Code 496D, the possession of a stolen vessel. In other words, Grand Theft Auto. Ultimately, Bonilla's charges were expanded to include PC 148-9, which was a false identification to a Pacific Peace officer, PC Code 466, possession of burglary tools. Nowadays, if you have a screwdriver in your pocket and you get stopped by law enforcement, if the cop actually wants to be a prick, he could write you up for having possession of a burglary tool. On January 14th, 2020, she pled no contest to PC Code 148.9, and the other charges were dismissed in the furtherance of justice. She was sentenced to 85 days, which matched her 45 days time served, plus 44 days credit for good behavior. Her partner in crime, Harvey Lee Joe Watkins, went to court on January 28, 2020, and pled no contest to PC Code 496D violation. Watkins was sentenced to 1 year in prison, given credit for 89 days, his 45 days served, and 44 days of good time behavior. Ordered to pay $370 in restitution, he was eventually released and placed under mandatory supervision. Watkins is in violation of his mandatory supervision and has a hearing scheduled for August 10th of 2021. So what exactly happened to Stephanie Ashley Bonilla? Her family deserves answers. Someone out there knows something. Someone out there knows exactly what happened to Stephanie Ashley. All right, guys, that's going to be it with this one. This is AV Watchman. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your continuous love and support. If you haven't done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and hit that thumbs up on this video. It helps with the algorithm. All right, guys, I'm out of here, AV Watchman. Until next time, I will see you guys very soon.